Please welcome the President and CEO of the 4A's, Nancy Hill.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Austin. It is so fun being back here. You know, we came here 4 years ago, and the response to being in Austin was just overwhelming. Everybody wanted to come back. So here we are, happy to be here, and not just because we're out of the snow, although that has its benefits as well. It's an exciting time for the 4A's. There's a lot going on in this industry. It's never been more challenging to keep up with how the industry is evolving. But I'm here to tell you that the 4A's is up to that challenge, and it's something that we're motivated to take care of on your behalf every single day. One of the things that I hear over and over again from the agencies when I visit is the #1 challenge that they have, beyond the compensation issues with clients, of course, is talent. Getting talent, training talent, retaining talent. It's one of the biggest challenges that every agency faces. I want to talk to you a little bit today about an employee that you already have and that you probably don't even realize you have. This employee brings with him or her many, many, many years of client-agency relationships. They understand every facet of an agency's operations. They have a master's degree in research and can get their hands on virtually anything at just a moment's notice. They understand HR and benefits like nobody's business. They know the benchmarks for what you need to pay your employees, when you need to promote them. They understand every part of Washington, D.C. and what impact certain things might have on this industry. They bring with them the deep bench of knowledge about new business practices, how to win, and how to protect the agency. You know who that employee is? That employee is the 4A's. That's what you pay your membership dues for. We are at your service. We are your employee, and we want you to treat us that way. It's important to us that you look to us to help you with any issue that you're facing. So I ask you to think about us in a different way. We're not a trade association. We're here in service to our membership. When I talk about transformation and we think about the things that transformation now represents, people have asked me, with all the transforming that you've done of the organization, when do you think you will be done? And the answer that I always give is, we'll never be done, because the industry continues to transform. It's why we have not changed the name of this conference, and I hold fast to that, because we have to continue to transform. It's not an end game. And the one thing I will tell you about transformation is that for many years, the person most responsible for transformation is one of the most dedicated people to this industry that I've ever met in my life, and that is Mike Donahue. Mike Donahue will be leaving the 4A's at the end of this month. And I wanted to just give a tip of the hat to Mike for all that he's done for this organization and for the industry. And Mike, if you're out there, and I know you must be because you never miss the opening remarks, we have a little tribute for you. So would you please roll the video?
My favorite memory of Mike was, I guess it would be 20 years ago, when he came in to see me and was leaving Saatchi and wanted some career advice on what he might do next. And the great memory is the surprise on his face when I said, well, I think you should come join my team at the 4A's, and he did. What makes Mike so special is it's a really tough business, whether you're working in that agency or working at the trade association representing the industry. But I have to tell you, he's one of the nicest guys in what is a very tough business.
Be enthusiastic to do anything, never heard him say no to any request. And what a treasure. We will certainly miss him here at the 4A's.
I've had the pleasure of working with Mike for 20+ years. At one time I reported to him. He was my mentor, and you will never meet anyone with a bigger heart than Mike Donahue.
Big Mike, it's fitting that the timing of your leaving the 4A's coincides with March Madness. and your beloved Villanova is a best-in-class #1 seed.
He's just a wealth of knowledge and has been such an incredibly important part of this industry for his entire career. My favorite memory of Mike is that wherever you are at an industry conference, if you really need to meet up with somebody, you can just say, "I'll meet you at Mike Donahue," because you can't miss him in the crowd. He's like a tent pole.
Big Mike, I've thoroughly enjoyed working with you over the years, both before coming to the 4A's and during the tenure that we had together at the 4A's. You're a class act, you're a wonderful guy, and I still will know who to reach out to when I need useless trivia to try to document and support irrelevant arguments. All the best to you and your family going forward.
Mike, it's been so wonderful working with you for these past 7 years. Your energy and your passion is infectious. I'm truly, truly going to miss you, and I know that your next chapter is going to be equally important to you, and you will be just as successful. So Mike, thank you from the bottom of my heart and from my lips to yours. Farewell, my friend.
Mike, can you stand up? Wherever you are. Thank you, Mike. In just a second, I'm going to hand this over to Bill Koenigsberg, our chairman. But I wanted to take one moment again to thank you all for being here, because without you as part of the conversation, we don't know the direction that you want us to take. And events like this are really important because this is where we get the best input from you. So thank you again for being here in Austin. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Bill Koenigsberg, the CEO of Horizon and the chairman of the board of the 4A's. Bill?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Nancy. Welcome to Austin. Hey, Mike, you're in the back of the room somewhere. I tip my hat to you. Congratulations, and thank you for everything that you've done for us. What a great gentleman. So, in 2 short years, we will be celebrating the 4A's 100th anniversary. Yep, 1917 was the year that the organization was formed, about 100 years ago. So let's fast forward about 100 years later, and I say that all of us in this room have gone from cavemen to supermen in terms of how we lead our clients. And I'm going to date myself with a couple of Superman cliches, so bear with me. But I do believe that we're faster than a speeding bullet in terms of how we lead our clients. We're more powerful than a locomotive in terms of the power of our businesses being driven. And we're able to leap tall buildings in a single bound in terms of taking our clients to new heights. Now, we are Supermen and Superwomen. Now, what was Superman's biggest fear? Help me? A lot of people in this room know that. Kryptonite. That's right. It weakened him, and it could kill him. And you know what our kryptonite is? It's inertia. It's standing still. And if we don't constantly move forward, we're going to die and our businesses are going to die. And it's true, we've seen a lot of change over the last 100 years, but I would argue that today, this very minute presents the greatest opportunity in the history of our business for the way we go to market and how we change in terms of leading our clients. In creativity, in media convergence, in data, in technology, in analytics, and in the types of people that we hire. We have to grab the opportunity and invent change in everything that we do. And here's the exciting part. And for me, here's what should make all of us jump out of bed every day and be happy to be in this business, because each and every one of us has a white canvas, a clean slate each day to invent and to dream and to paint our story. And that's the beauty of today. And if you don't paint, I suggest that you're in the wrong industry. Because if you don't view the world as a white canvas with new opportunity every day and take advantage of it, you're going to fail. The world's moving too fast, and no longer can we sit by and watch the paint dry. And that's what this transformation conference over the next few days is about. It's about people who've painted their own white canvas in collaboration and partnership with others, and we're very excited to share their stories with you. And we're not only going to listen over the next few days, we're going to paint as well. Each speaker over the next few days will have the opportunity in the spirit of collaboration and partnership to create a masterpiece together and add to the white canvas behind me. Now, there was supposed to be a white canvas behind me, but there isn't. There it is. There's a white canvas right there. Nancy actually is going to take the opportunity and start. But over the next 3 days, every speaker on here is going to have an opportunity to draw and to paint. And at the end of the 3 days, we're going to have an interesting canvas, and it'll be very interesting to see what we create. So I would say let's take this opportunity to reassess ourselves and think about your own white canvas. And to all of you, have a great conference.